Welcome to the Daily Reflection, episode 18. This week's theme is gratitude and growth, and today's quote is, "Growth is painful, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck." Mandy Hale. Hi, everyone. I'm Dana. Welcome to the Daily Reflection, your 5-minute boost of inspiration to start the day with purpose, positivity, and perspective. Thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. We're in the thick of our gratitude and growth this week, and today's quote comes from Mandy Hale. Growth is painful, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck. Isn't that the truth? Let's be real. Change is uncomfortable. Even good change can be unsettling. New jobs, new routines, new relationships, setting new boundaries, none of that is easy at first because change asks something from us. It asks us to let go of what we've known, even when what we've known hasn't been working. And why? Because it's familiar, because it's safe. Even if we're unhappy or unfulfilled or restless, there's comfort in the known. But let's talk about what it feels like to be stuck, to wake up day after day with that ache in your chest, to feel like you're meant for more but have no idea how to start, to keep replaying the same patterns, having the same thoughts, going through the same motions, and quietly wondering if things will ever change. That kind of pain, it builds. It doesn't always scream. It can simmer. And over time, it can rob us of our joy, our purpose, and our energy. That's why this quote, I think, is fantastic because it holds a mirror up and says, yes, change hurts, but staying stuck can hurt even more. Recently, I was in a season where everything looked okay on the outside, but inside I felt completely out of alignment. I knew something needed to shift, but the idea of taking that first step was terrifying. I didn't know what was on the other side. I didn't know if I'd be strong enough, but I also knew I couldn't stay where I was. And the moment I chose growth, even though it was hard, was the moment I started feeling better. I'm still in that season. I'm not on the other side yet, but as I work through the process, it's a wonderful thing to feel myself be stretched and changed and grow. It's not easy, but it's right. When I was in my late 20s, I decided to change careers. I was working in the communications field, but wanted to go back to school to become a teacher. It was a lot of work, but what kept me going was that I knew the outcome was something I really wanted. So today, I want to ask you, is there an area of your life where you feel stuck, where you've been playing it safe, even though your soul is craving something more? Maybe it's time to have a conversation. Maybe it's time to take the first step toward a dream you've been putting off. Maybe it's time to say, I don't want to live stuck anymore. You don't have to overhaul your whole life in a day. You just have to be willing to take one brave step. Growth will stretch you. Change will shake you. But you are stronger than you think. And on the other side of discomfort, there's freedom, there's clarity, there's a version of you waiting to emerge, one who is more aligned, more grounded, and more alive. So don't stay stuck out of fear. Choose the stretch, choose the unknown, choose to believe that something beautiful is waiting. Take a deep breath and remind yourself growth is worth the risk. I hope you have enjoyed the Daily Reflection, your 5-minute boost of inspiration, reflection, and encouragement. Thank you for being here. We hope you tune in daily, share with a friend, subscribe, and let the words brighten your day.